Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Don't worry, the rest of this video does have audio, but for now the part at the beginning doesn't, just because of rendering issues, blah blah blah. It's kind of boring, whatever. We're going to walk on over to Rivet's house, which is right in front of us, I think, and we're going to do that by getting on that beetle and dashing across the buttons to open up the door. And then there's a cutscene, and I'll be back after that.
Safe for now.
This is extremely unnecessary.
Lombax. Okay. So, you were being honest.
As I have been saying repeatedly,
You're nefarious. He looks a lot like mine. Evil like him, too. And that Lombax. I know it might sound crazy, but
you think he is your dimensional counterpart.
or something. Look, whatever's going on here, we're gonna fix it.
We? I thought robots are not your thing.
Not all of them, just most. You know, like the Emperor, his stupid followers, pirates. Yeah, I see the irony too.
Oh, I apologize. I did not mean to,
You feel bad? Even though I just watched your brain diary thingy?
Missing infobot located. Initiating retrieval.
Go, Peter. No. Ah!
Since the only thing we're really doing on Sargasso is fighting bosses, why the heck don't we fight another one? So we have to rescue Clank from the Seekerpede, that gigantic flying centipede looking thing that's above us right now. And we're going to be using a combination of regular fighting to take its health bar down, and then we're also going to have to jump onto this other Skitterpede thing that we're on, and use that to actually jump onto the Seekerpede itself. So as usual, this will not be the first time that you'll see the Seekerpede. Wait, yes it is. This is the first time you've seen the Seekerpede, but this won't be the last time. That's what I meant to say. He isn't nearly as common as Grunthor and the Juggernaut, but he will show up, I think, maybe 4 times? Something like that. And this kind of reminded me of that giant Bowser fight. This reminded me of that giant Bowser fight in the Mario 3D World add-on, whatever that thing was called. I forgot what that side game was called. Because in that one, you also had to just fly on the dinosaur and hit Bowser, and on this one you have to fly on the Seekerpede and jump on or fly on the Skitterpede and jump on back of the Seekerpede. But anyway, once we get onto him and hit the back of it, he's going to let us drop down into the arena where he has a series of attacks that once you learn them, they're not really a big deal. So he has the giant sweeping attack that he does with his claw or his pinchers or whatever they are. The pincher that he's swiping with will glow, and that just means you need to wait a split second and then double jump. And then he will fire that laser at you, which will follow you kinda, but if you keep moving in one direction, it shouldn't really hit you. Or if you try to sort of twirl jump around it, if you know what I mean there. It's kind of weird, but it's not really hard to miss either. And then of course he's going to send regular enemies at you. And once we get him down to 50%, which is happening pretty quickly here, we'll get back onto the beetle and need to jump on him again.
Time to change tactics. Deploying amphibious explosives.
Throw whatever you want. You're not getting away from me.
Okay, so this time he's gonna throw even more mines at us, and I think there's a checkpoint. I'm not actually sure. I was a little bit surprised with how easy most of this game is. When it comes to bosses, they make you redo the whole boss most of the time when you die. So if you die here, you might have to go back to the beginning and start it from the start. So try not to die. I don't know. I don't really want to find out. And we'll jump on up there, hit the button again. And that's going to spawn him for the last time, where he'll do a move that he didn't do the previous fight. And that's where he will jump out of the water, or the poison, or whatever that is, and then fly on over to the other side while dropping bad things below him. So if he starts doing that, you can still attack him. It's actually a really good opportunity to do a ton of extra damage, but you just want to stay out. Don't get under him. And then he'll throw out a couple of those bombs that will hit the ground and leave an energy field surrounding it that will do damage to you if you hit them, so try not to hit them. Other than that, he's got the same attacks. The laser that kind of follows you but sort of doesn't, and the big swipes across the arena. I was kind of expecting him to do more of those get out of the water attacks now, but it looks like he isn't. Sometimes when you fight him, that's all he does, so his attacks are definitely randomized. That's mostly just how bosses work in games these days anyway. And other than that, you just start firing away. On the left and right side of the boss arena, there's going to be health, which I desperately need right now. And there's also going to be ammo, which I will probably need if I keep throwing away Mr. Fun Guys like I am. And maybe I somehow survive, or is there extra health here? Or do I actually die? There's a chance. Oh, I die at 5%. Okay. Alright, well, I'm just going to cut the video to the end, and we'll pretend I beat him the first try. That'll be it for the video.
This is unfortunate.
You okay, Bolts?
You came after me. Thank you.
Yeah, well, we've still got some unfinished business.